down here at beautiful Marina Park because it is that time of year again. Bluesfest is coming. I'm here with Trevor Herdig from the auditorium. Trevor, we know that Bluesfest is sold out, so there's a lot of people in Thunder Bay that will be coming down here to enjoy the festival. There's some changes this year. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we always talk about how we're making things better or working to make things safer, more enjoyable. And a major problem that we have had in the past is with the record crowds coming down over the last few years. Things have gotten kind of unsafe on the tracks and with people crossing Water Street. So to address that, right behind us we have the pedestrian overpass, and we're encouraging all patrons to use that to enter the festival. Then you come in here by the skate park and you head to our main gate just down that way, and it'll be a lot safer. Now, of course, if you're in a wheelchair or something like that, you could still use the traditional Camelot entrance to save some time in getting through. But otherwise, that will be an exit only at this point.
So. And that'll save people, because I know last year there was a lot of people blocking traffic on Water Street as well, and crossing when they shouldn't have been. It's just a lot safer for everyone.
Oh, absolutely, and that's the name of the game. We can't have people lining up down the tracks. We can't hold trains. We just can't do that kind of thing. It needs to be safe, and unfortunately, that was creating a situation that was getting rather unsafe. But as you can see behind us, there's a lot of real estate on that overpass, and there's a lot of room here to go through what we call our guest parking lot and line up at the gate that way. And I think it'll keep everything a lot safer for everybody. And at the end of the night, exit as normal, and it should be a lot more enjoyable that way.
And of course, there's no parking on site, really. Everyone has to park across the street anyway, so it just makes it a lot easier.
Absolutely. So you're over there, you're just over by the pagoda, and you just enter that way over the overpass and come on in.
Okay, now there's a few other changes happening with the staging and with where you're putting people and where people can watch the festival as well.
Yeah, Bryan Adams has had a major impact on this festival in a great way. It's going to be really exciting. There's going to be a special catwalk out in front of the stage so he can interact with the audience a little bit better. He's bringing a video panel curtain that is going to be the back of the stage for him that day. His own lighting rig, special follow spots that are going to be used for him. It's really going to be like nothing we've seen before. And having said that, the rest of the artists are going to benefit from this as well too. So that's exciting. We also have a portable sidewalk in place that we're going to pull it back just a little bit and make the VIP area a little bit more comfy. It got a little squished last year, so we want to make sure that that's covered off and taken care of as well. And then the other thing is the picnic tables that were traditionally in the back center of the field. A lot of
people stood on?
Yeah, everyone seems to stand on them all of a sudden. So we've got a nice spot up on the hill here towards the traditional exit, or as we were just talking about. And it doesn't get a lot of use, so we figure that's a better spot to put the picnic tables. It's also a nice spot to sit because you can sit up there and see across. Yep. So just little tweaks to make it more enjoyable for everybody and to manage the crowds. Up until the last, I'd say, 4 years, these crowds weren't such an issue like they are now. Being sold out is a great luxury to have, and we want to make sure that everyone's A, safe, and B, comfortable. So
how many people do you expect over the weekend of Bluesfest?
It'll be about 21,000, same as last year. Yeah, and everybody does fit. And like I say, hopefully these tweaks will make it just a little bit more comfortable and more enjoyable for everybody. And I know the entertainment is second to none, so it should be a fantastic weekend.
Most definitely. It always is. I know I'm looking forward to Bryan Adams, Burton Cummings. I know Amanda Marshall. What are some of the other people that are coming?
Tom Cochran, Johnny Reed, Megan Patrick on the country side. There's some really neat little surprises in there too. St. Paul and the Minneapolis Funk All-Stars. They're all guys that played with Prince. And you're going to hear some of that music played. Ken Valdez is also from Minneapolis, and he's just I think they call him the Tasmanian Devil on guitar. So you'll see that. He's phenomenal. It just, the list goes on and on. There are, even deep in the lineup, these guys. Davey Knowles on Friday is an amazing blues guitarist, great guy. I'm forgetting people, but it is going to be a jam-packed weekend full of top-notch entertainment.
So can you give us any clues about next year? Do you have anything in plans for next year?
That's always the stressful part, because we pulled this one on. Well, we still got to get through it, but we've booked this kind of lineup, and what do we do next year? Certainly the bar is raised, and we've got to at least come up with something as good. So
And I'm sure you will, because I know last year was great for me, and I'm looking forward to this year. So we just want to remind everyone again to use the overpass to come into Bluesfest.
Yep.
You can exit the same way, but please use the overpass to keep everyone safe.
Yeah, let's keep it safe, and that's the name of the game down here more than anything else.
Okay, now hopefully we'll be able to talk to you during the festival, and we'll bring all of our viewers some just some highlights from what's happening on the weekend.
Absolutely, I look forward to it.
Okay, great. Thanks so much, Trevor.